Alpha Gamma Delta is pleased to introduce you to the new international headquarters at 8710 North Meridian Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. Over the years, International Headquarters has become so much more than a place of business. It is a point of pride for Alpha Gams around the world. International Headquarters, first known as the Central Office, was first located in New York City in 1927. At the request of the Executive Secretary, Mary Jane Grimes Flemmer, International Headquarters was moved to Chatham, New Jersey in 1954. Its first office in Chatham was in the home of Mary Jane and then moved into a formal office on January 15, 1960. It was a brick office building with 3 other tenants. Since the fraternity was growing at such a rapid pace, more space and staff were needed to keep up with the growing number of collegiate and alumni members across North America. Fraternity growth continued throughout the mid-1960s when Alpha Gamma Delta's headquarters relocated to Indianapolis, Indiana. Dignity, elegance, and efficiency were words used to describe the headquarters on Washington Boulevard, where Alpha Gamma Delta joined 10 other fraternities who had also made Indianapolis their home. Indianapolis was quickly becoming the place to be for fraternity and sorority headquarters. The International Headquarters building on Washington Boulevard was a colonial mansion dating back to 1919. With the help of several generous donations, the building was restored, furnished, and ready to be dedicated on March 24, 1965. Nearly 300 sisters and friends of Alpha Gamma Delta attended this dedication event. Due to all of the new growth in the following 10 years, more suitable space was needed to accommodate our growing organization. In May of 1978, Alpha Gamma Delta sold the Washington Boulevard property to a local advertising and design consultant firm. Alpha Gamma Delta was one of the last fraternity headquarters to leave the boulevard that used to be referred to as Fraternity Row. Alpha Gamma Delta moved into a brand new international headquarters building located in College Park, a business development site on the northwest side of Indianapolis. College Park, more specifically called Founders Road, was also the location of several other fraternity and sorority headquarters, including Zeta Tau Alpha, Delta Upsilon, and its former neighbors Lambda Chi Alpha and Alpha Xi Delta from Washington Boulevard. The site gave Alpha Gamma Delta the opportunity to design and construct a custom building that met the fraternity needs. Groundbreaking took place in May of 1977, and the building was completed in early 1979. The building at 8701 Founders Road featured a modern design with traditional elegance. Dedication of the new building took place on September 30th, 1979, with several collegiate and alumni members present, along with several other members of the Greek community. In 1992, the building was redecorated with new furnishings and artwork. After serving the fraternity well for 31 years, through tremendous change and growth, the International Headquarters building on Founders Road was bursting at the seams by the fall of 2010. The building was sold to Sigma Alpha Mu fraternity, and International Council appointed a search committee who was charged with finding a new International Headquarters building. After nearly a year, the committee found the perfect space at 8710 North Meridian Street. Located in the heart of Indianapolis on Meridian Street, the 18,000 square foot building is more than twice the size of the building on Founders Road and is complete with the space and technology needed to handle future growth. Meridian Street is also one of the most prominent and well-known streets in the state of Indiana, boasting some of the most impressive residential architecture in the United States, including the current Indiana Governor's Mansion. Alpha Gamma Delta believes that by being in the prestigious North Meridian corridor, International Headquarters will now become a prominent Indianapolis landmark. In addition to the building's prominent location, size, and stature, the building is a source of pride for the organization. A professional architect and interior designer were hired to completely update and remodel the building and customize it to Alpha Gamma Delta. The renovations spanned 6 months and were completed in the fall of 2011. The building boasts a stately exterior with a traditional residential feeling. With over 30,000 vehicles passing by each day, the building's frontage on Meridian Street provides Alpha Gamma Delta with significant visibility in the community. Upon entering the building, the spacious foyer, complete with customizable marquee signage, is warm and welcoming to visitors. The building offers elevator service and exterior entrance ramps to ensure accessibility to all visitors. The first floor is home to the dedicated archival space. The space will be transformed into a permanent display of Alpha Gamma Delta memorabilia and the historic treasures of the organization. The sophisticated boardroom features custom wood paneling, along with a 15-foot granite table that sits atop 3 annulet-shaped bases. Overhead is an annulet-shaped chandelier. The boardroom is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including a 70-inch recessed television. The Alpha Gamma Delta Foundation has dedicated large private office space along with conference room facilities. The Executive Director's office has wood paneling and overlooks a fountain. It includes space to work, a seating area, and a private ensuite bath. The remainder of the first floor is ringed with private offices and includes space for the newly formed Fraternity Housing Corporation. A kitchenette opens up onto an outdoor deck overlooking a pond. A guest office with a dedicated bath allows visitors to work in comfort. Additionally, a small gift shop will be opened in the future, allowing visitors the opportunity to purchase fraternity merchandise. The lower level of the building provides 2,500 square feet of dedicated storage space, including a climate-controlled and secured space for the fraternity's archives collection. The remainder of the lower level offers a large workspace and lounge area. More private offices ring the second floor of the new international headquarters. Additional conference room space is available for meeting, and the leadership consultant team has a dedicated space for training and working when they're not out traveling. Another kitchenette offers convenience to the second floor for catering and hosting meetings. There are also plans for the creation of the Emily Helen Butterfield Gallery. With modern technology and the space to seat over 100 people, the spacious training room offers the opportunity to host collegiate or alumni training activities, as well as interfraternal events. The new building is for you, the members. Alpha Gamma Delta encourages its members and friends to stop by and tour the facility. As always, the International Headquarters building is much more than a business office. It is a point of pride for Alpha Gams around the world.